we've got the Boston Celtics taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge.
Jason Tatum.
And that one, good. And this game features two tremendous passing teams, and there should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
Count it.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Now Curry, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Poked loose. And stolen by Tatum. Jacks up a three. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. The wide open look for Durant. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Down low. Here's Williams. And here's Tatum for three. Outside, Horford. Outside, Smart. Tries again. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Marcus Smart's game, right? Just because you make contact with him doesn't mean he's not going to finish.
Now here's Simmons. The kick out to Irving. Nets passing it around. No good on the three. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Left side, Tatum. Pass to Smart. Horford trying to free himself up.
Well, you got to love the defensive effort, contesting that shot by Kyrie, just trying to frustrate his man on the defensive end.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Spins. Outside Curry. 4 on the clock. No good with the triple.
And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
Personal foul.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
15 seconds. Now.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Brogdon. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
Well, it takes a certain level of composure and willingness to absorb contact on the interior. Step up there, Mr. Brogdon. Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Pass to Harris. Back to Mills. For the three. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics leading by 5. Outside to Brogdon. From outside, off the mark. Here's Mills. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. No good on the triple. 26 seconds left to play here in the first. It's Brown with the drive.
To me, this is Jaylen Brown at his best, right? A superb player who gets to the rim in no time.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Nets trail by 6. Here's Curry with the 3. Curry on the wing. And the Nets miss again. Here's Brogdon, and he makes good on the layup.
Well, the dribble drive from Malcolm Brogdon is one of the key aspects to balance that pretty perimeter game. What a nice move.
And so it's Boston holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one. And after that trade request this summer, Kevin Durant's still a Brooklyn Net. The offers weren't enough to move the needle, and the decision was made to run it back. One thing's for sure, when you've got KD, you've got a chance.
Gallinari down low. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
For 3, Durant. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Tatum. He gets that one. Tatum's got the lead up to 10 now for Boston.
Jason Tatum committed to adding strength and adding weight, and now the ability to finish through contact so evident.
A shot's good from Claxton.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Here's Smart. And the shot goes in. Smart's got his second bucket.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the game.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation.
Celtics making a switch here. Boston shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Mills with it. No points in the game yet for him. Al Horford with the rebound. Boston leading by 11. Outside Tatum. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Clock at 6. And stolen by Simmons. Irving looking over the floor. Outside, KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Boston. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Sinks the three-pointer.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Celtics making a switch here. .102 left here in the second. Irving. No good there. So the Celtics will take it the other way. And it's Brogdon off the drive. An easy 2 points on the layup. Brogdon's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics. Tries the spin move. Irving from long range. And the Nets miss again. Out left to the wing. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the half. Brown outside. To the paint. And here's Brogdon from the arc. And Simmons with the rebound. Back to Curry. Takes a three. Rebound by Williams. To the inside. And stolen by Simmons. Durant just inside the line. And so it's Boston, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's Durant on the wing. This one for three. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Curry with it. Picked up by Brown. Curry can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 14. Over in the corner, Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Brown's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Boston. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game. It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Knocks it loose. Pass to Williams. And too long on the shot. Nets trailed by 17. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
A nice shot by Simmons.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Smart deciding where to go with him. Out to Gallinari. Inside. Here's Horford. Gallinari outside. Shoots over Warren. Offensive rebound. Gallinari outside. Back to Smart. 6 to shoot. And another shot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. T.J. Warren picks one up.
Well, you call that a perfect pump fake, right? Smart selling the shot, accepting the hit in the process.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Mills in the corner. Back to Harris. From outside the arc. No good on that one. And it's Boston the other way. Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, the incredible explosiveness. No fear from Jason Tatum. Woo-hoo, lights out.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Here's Brown. It's tipped. And here's Mills from the arc. Horford with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Your Brooklyn Nets. Some noise, everyone.
There's 1:40 left here in the third quarter. Over in the corner, Warren. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Warren's got 5 points so far.
Wow, if T.J. Warren makes threes with consistency, it will unlock every other aspect of his game, and that's significant, guys.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. Katie says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. Gallinari on the wing. That shot off the mark. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Warren, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. The lead is 15. Shots good by Williams.
But Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
Warren on the wing. Pass to Sumner. Back to Warren. From deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Warren's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
It's the Nets now. They trail by 14. Here's O'Neal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That's on Jaylen Brown. For Brooklyn, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. O'Neal hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here's Brown. The kick out to Williams. Over O'Neal. The shot off that time. For the finish. And so it's the Boston Celtics enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break.
Celtics. 36.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Greg, We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Back to Irving. Driving to the basket. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
Coming up on the floor for your Nets, Nicholas Claxton.
Durant for three. Rebounded by the Celtics. They led the game at 1 point by 20. The kick out to Tatum. Williams. And Williams is right there. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
To the middle. And the basket by Tatum. And now that's 11 points for Jason Tatum.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Smart. Back to Horford. And here is Brogdon, defended by Durant. Here's Tatum. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And on the way from Irving for three. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Horford with it. He's picked up by Irving. It's Brogdon on the wing. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
That's the big, strong, physical body of Malcolm Brogdon, able to take the contact and still get a shot off.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. The open shot, KD. Off the left rim and out.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Brogdon.
How about that? Malcolm Brogdon with a little bounce in his step. Pretty dunk.
Here's Simmons. He takes it in. And that one drops.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Here's Tatum. Right side Horford. Outside Smart. Back to Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Brogdon. Now Smart. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. 7 points for Marcus Smart.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Curry on the wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Left side, Irving. With the putback. And staying with the play, Irving.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Jason Tatum.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game. And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And here's Mills from the arc. And no good that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. Pass to Pritchard. Tatum draws the double. White left side. They get it back. Here's Williams. Oh, that's blocked. Over to the wing. Here's Sumner. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Patty Mills is about winning, guys, and if that means finding the open man, he'll do just that.
Here's White. Pass to Williams.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
14 foul.
He misses the free throw.
Grant Williams, shooting 2.
No luck that time either. Out to the right wing. And here's Mills from the arc. That shot, no good. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean,